What are the real-life cheat codes that work almost every time? When you meet someone new for the first time and they tell you their name, immediately use it in a sentence. For some reason, this tricks your brain into remembering their name at a much higher rate than if you didn't do it. This is a big one. You know, when you're walking along a narrow street and there's someone coming toward you, and you end up doing that awkward little, will I go this way or that way, dance with them until you finally get the fuck out of each other's way? Excruciating, right? Well, I've not had to do that shit for decades, because instead of looking that person in the face on approach, I very purposefully look over one of their shoulders, indicating without words on which side I intend to pass them. That easy little visual cue works every fucking time. When a task seems too big to start and kind of overwhelming, I'll give myself a 5-minute assignment of working on it before I do something else. 5 minutes of prep work, 5 minutes of research, 5 minutes of cleaning. It's easier to be overwhelmed by an entire task than it is to be overwhelmed by just working on it for 5 minutes at a time, and sometimes you get to the end of that 5 minutes and find a little bit of gas in your tank you didn't have before. When you're walking somewhere at work, carry a piece of paper, glance at it occasionally like it's important. Everyone will assume you are doing something. This can also work as a student in HS, by the way. Reminds me of how carrying a ladder can get you in anywhere. Just look like you know what you're doing and people don't question. Learn to ask for help. Normally we want to solve all situations, issues, tasks, jobs ourselves, but it is not always possible. Most of the time we require help from others, but we are incapable of accepting or asking for it. Analyze the situation, and if you think it may be beyond you, ask for help. I had a boss who would always make a show of turning her phone over and physically turning away from her computer screen when I came to ask her something. Always made me feel valued and that I was important enough to commit 100% of her attention to. I committed to copy this in my personal and business life. It's a game changer. I now never hold my phone when anyone asks me a question.